Welcome to Yin Yoga. The block and the bolster or two thick couch pillows and a thick book. We're going to start out in Hero, which is this right here. Again, as I stated the last time we did this, if you need a block, just sit on this part of it. If it's too high, then sit on the flat part of it. Inhaling and exhaling in through the right nostril, down the right side of the spine, and then exhale the left side of the spine, left nostril. Feel the sensations in your legs and feet. If there's any numbness, please come out slowly and then slowly come back into the same pose. If the numbness continues, I would stop the video and see where the numbness is coming from and get a massage. If the therapist is unable to support you in that, along with you doing restorative yoga, which will be my next video, and stretching, then I would see a doctor. Because you should not be going numb at all. Four more minutes. Keep the focus on your breath, breathing. Aside from in through one nostril, out through the other one, breathe into the tension as well. Whatever side you may be feeling it on. 2 more minutes. One more minute and counting. Okay. Come up slowly if you just need a minute. Just shake it out a little bit. And you'll definitely feel the recoil. Okay, now we're going to, if your body is comfortable, we're going to now sit with our knees to the side and feet to the side like so. Ooh, okay, yeah, I feel that in my hips. And again, just like I taught last Monday, you can extend one of your legs. If you're like, yeah, girl, I'm not doing that. That's okay. Just extend one of your legs and keep this leg this way. If you're ready for this and you've been doing yin yoga for a while, then this is where you're at. Trust me. As y'all could, if you watch my other videos, I couldn't do this at first either. I literally just started doing this. I challenged myself. That's what I like about yin. You can challenge yourself. And yes, with yin, you're holding the pose for a very long time. It is not comfortable, but you find comfort in the discomfort, if that even makes sense. Because you learn to breathe, you learn to sink in, you learn to bring yourself out and slowly come back in. You learn so many different things with yin vinyasa flow is nice. I used to teach it. Restorative is a good recovery from this, but to me, vinyasa flow, though it's nice and you do feel good, it doesn't challenge you as much as yin because you're not holding the poses, you're flowing. With this, you're holding with a very long period of time. If you're new to the channel, you'll see the difference between yin and restorative because some people think, oh, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. You think it is at first because it's so similar, but then you find out real quick, no, because restorative is actually relaxing, whereas yin is not relaxing at all. So right now, the inner thigh, that's the liver, that's the stomach. I believe it's also the spleen. Some of it is the spleen, but it may come out. And then we're also tapping into, if you feel it in your piriformis, like I was at first, that's the gallbladder, the If you feel in the IT band, that's gallbladder. Um, and then you do have bladder points behind the thigh and stuff of that nature that you're feeling it in. So yin is also about tapping into the, you can call it reflex points, acupressure points, meridians. It's also about releasing whatever is stuck there as well. Okay, so when you feel that, wow, that's really tight. Yeah, and we're making small fiber tears in the tendon, and it's so it can stretch a little bit more. So we're working on the fascia as well, because if we can spread out the fascia like a sheet, then we can also support the muscles. So we're working on the fascia, we're working on various meridians points, and we're also working on the tendons when we're doing this. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You may be feeling it in other areas than you were before. Just breathe into the discomfort. Breathe into the discomfort. And if yin isn't for you, then yin isn't for you. That's okay. Um, some people like the restorative, and that's okay. To be honest, I didn't know if I could do this when I was doing the teacher training for it, because it's intense. It's intense. But I just like the way it makes me feel afterward. I like the feeling of, because it also works on your skeletal system, by the way, so you're adjusting that. So I like that I feel adjusted after I'm finished. And we continue to breathe. We continue to listen, to observe our bodies. Now, there may be some poses that, because of issues with certain areas, it may be best to opt out. There is one where it's thread the needle. I refuse to do that just because of my shoulders. It hurts my shoulders to do that and to be in that position for a long period of time. So since I'm unable to do that, I don't teach it, right? So just listen to your body, and if there's a pose that I'm doing, and even when it's modified, it's just not working for you, then go into child's pose. You have 2 more minutes. Breathe into that back body if you're starting to feel it in the back. Breathe into the hips if you're feeling it there, wherever you're feeling that tension. We're headed to 1 more minute. slowly, and I do mean slowly, come out. Lift yourself up just a little bit and let the left go if that's the one that you know can come out of it first. Oh, man. And we're just going to be like this. Just for a minute so this can recoil. All right. And now, slowly come out, other leg, whichever other leg it is. Help it along, because it's been in that position for a long time. There is no suddenly coming out of these. Slowly drag the heel. And it will also, recoil. You may, if your knee's having a day, just kind of, pay attention to that, slowly sink in. And you can do this laying down, by the way. I'm just doing it sitting up. And I'm pointing my toes to me, and I'm choosing, because this, I don't feel anything. So I'm just going to do this and stretch. Notice and see if you feel a difference, because I actually feel both sits bones on the table. See if you feel that. And whatever surface you're on, if you feel a change. Inhale yourself up and switch. And again, you can do this laying down, but if you like to challenge yourself, then you can keep sitting and just reach for your ankle or calf or whatever your body allows. Toes pointing to you. Just allow yourself to deepen. Make sure, watch your posture. Make sure your back is as straight as you can get it. Lead with your heart. Inhale yourself up. Slowly extending the other leg. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for 21 minutes of Yin Yoga.